Welcome back guys, we're back again with another tutorial. This time we're going to be going over how you can change your GoDaddy name servers so you can register it with the SeekaHost hosting. Now you might be wondering, well, why would I do that? I could just go with GoDaddy hosting. Of course you could, however, as you can see on the screen now, we've got a unique management tool of which you can hold all of your PBN sites, your WordPress sites, your tracking sites, your domains. You can even search through domains for your own dashboard, and it's all been made super easy and really tailored towards the new customer. Even if you're absolutely brand new, you're going to be able to understand, build your website easily and grow with us. From easy one-click installations, we've got PBNs with unique IPs, different name servers, we have free emails that you don't have to pay any extra for, free SSL certificates, and great customer support. So with that, let's get into it. So let's get into this, and what we're going to do is we're going to be moving, of course, like we said, our domain over to SeekaHost hosting, and to do this we're going to need to change the name servers. So to do this, head on over to your GoDaddy account and we're going to go and find our domain. To do this, you can click under your name here. You can go down to accounts and then my products. From here, simply scroll down a little bit until you see that your domain, you can see I've got minecrafttoys.co.uk, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to DNS, and we're just going to go ahead, press DNS, and then we're going to be able to change our name servers that way. If you're not entirely sure what I'm on about with name servers, it's basically the connection between the domain and the hosting. So we're going to host our WordPress site and we're going to build it on the SeekaHost app or the SeekaPanel. However, our domain has come from another place, in this case it's GoDaddy, and we want to point it in the right direction. Now on your DNS management, you're going to want to scroll down a little bit until you see name servers. When you can see name servers, you're going to see the 1 and 2, which you're set to at the moment, which is NS19 and NS20. And now we're just going to go to change. We're not going to change them yet, however, I'm just going to leave this page up because we are going to need this page going forward. Now on this page here, you look for the enter my own name servers, the advanced option, and we click that. Now all we've got to do is we've got to leave this in place. So we've got our name server 1 and 2. So now heading over to SeekaHost, you're going to need to sign in. If you haven't made an account already, you can make one, it's free. Simply enter your name, your email, your password, confirm it, agree the terms and conditions, and you're good to go with your free SeekaHost account. You can also use this to check out the dashboard, see how it all works. And then once you're signed in, you're going to be greeted with your SeekaHost dashboard. Here's where you control everything. You can do your PBN blogs, your WordPress sites, tracking sites, domains. You can even search for new domains, all in one easy place. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding it to the WordPress. Once you're on your WordPress area, go to create new WordPress site or create WordPress site, and we're going to be adding the domain. My domain is minecrafttoys.co.uk, so let's come on over and we're going to paste that there. You don't need to include the www, just the domain without that. I'm just going to add the blog title as Great Minecraft Toys just because it goes along with my site, and then you're going to go and choose a hosting package. If you haven't got a hosting package already, no need to stress, you can just come on over on the left hand side and you can check out all of the hosting packages. You can get a WordPress or a PBN or even manage WordPress hosting site. So if you do want to buy a plan, just go ahead, you can choose a standard, starter pack, growth, premium, depending on how many sites you want, how many domains. So if you're just doing one, you can just go ahead with a starter and just get started. For only £1 a month, that is all you're going to be paying for your hosting. You still get your free email account, you still get your free SSL certificate, all for only £1 a month. So once you have got your package, we want to get back to create WordPress site. Of course, we're going to be pasting the domain there again, adding in the blog title. We're going to keep this WordPress site visible, of course. So now just choose the package or the subscription for the hosting that you want and go to add WordPress site. Now this can take anywhere from a minute to maybe 5 minutes just for everything to sync up and get your site all up there. And then it's just a matter of 2 more steps and you've got your GoDaddy domain hosted with the SeekaPanel. So now that's all loaded up, we can now come to our action button. What we're going to do here is we're going to be getting our name servers that we now got to input into the GoDaddy domain to be pointing towards our hosting. Now to do this, simply copy your name server 1 and then we can come back over to our other page, which is the domain, the name servers on the advanced option, and we're going to be pasting it in here. Now what we can do for the second one is simply paste it again and just change name server 1 to name server 2. Once you've done that, you can simply go ahead and save, and you've now saved your custom name servers. It's going to give you a message saying it could be risky. Obviously it is risky depending on what name service you're changing it to. Obviously SeekaHost are a reputable company. However, don't just change this to any name server, especially not if anybody asks you to. Only do it through reputable companies. We're going to click yes, we do consent, and then continue. So now what we've done is we've now connected our domain to our SeekaPanel. So I'm not sure if the GoDaddy domains are quite as quick as SeekaHost with actually doing this. With SeekaHost, once you do register your domain, you are actually able to add it instantly with the SSL, and it's propagated pretty much within a minute or so. We're going to give it a go. However, GoDaddy does warn you that in fact it might take a little bit and you might need to receive an email. We'll just try it straight away. If not, we'll give it a little while and then we'll do it. Now, one important thing that you have got to consider, or definitely do in fact, is take note of your username, click the little I, and take note of your password also. You can change your password once you've logged in, but you do need this once you activate your free SSL certificate to make sure that you've got HTTPS rather than HTTP. It's going to get rid of this off of this screen, so you need to have your username and password noted down somewhere. Don't go through with the SSL certificate until you do that. It's going to be a pain. I'm sure the customer service will be able to help you, however, it's much easier not to do the mistake in the first place. With all that information saved down, we can now go ahead and activate our SSL. So we've got our username, we've got our password, we have updated our name servers, hopefully GoDaddy has propagated them already, and let's go ahead and click this to activate. Brilliant, so it's activated. We've now got our hosting on SeekaHost from our domain, from GoDaddy. We've activated our free SSL certificate, and now if we click on WordPress site info, you're able to log in. You're even going to get a little preview on the left hand side of your WordPress site. As you can see here, we got it there, just your standard default WordPress site. Now before we end the video, let's just show you some of the cool things that you're going to get with SeekaHost here, which do make this a far superior program, I find, especially with the way this has been uniquely built to actually help people from beginners all the way to experts. So as I said earlier, you do also get a free email account to set this up. It takes almost no time at all. Let's go click on email accounts. Like I said before, there isn't a charge for this. You can simply change the name, so it's going to be at minecrafttoys.co.uk. So I'm going to change this to merch@minecrafttoys.co.uk. You can now choose yourself a password too. Always make sure your password is strong. Unfortunately, I had to be reminded of that. So create your password, confirm it, and then we're simply going to hit create email. In a few seconds, we're now going to have our free email. The email address is merch@minecrafttoys.co.uk, and of course we created our password. Now, if we just refresh the page, you're going to see that we're going to instantly have our email now, and we can go ahead and log in using this blue button and the information that we already have, which is our email address and our password that we created. You get to check out your disk usage. You can delete your blog from here. Pretty much everything can be done from this particular point, and now you can go ahead and use your site login and log into your site. Like I said before, using your dashboard, you can now go ahead, find your WordPress site just by selecting that. You can create a PBN blog if you rather use a PBN blog or you want to grow your private blog network. We do also have a Udemy course on exactly how to do this. I'll leave the link in the description if you are interested in learning more about that. And of course, if you do want to register your domain with us in the first place, you can use the dashboard here to go ahead and search for them. You can go to domain names and go to register domain. From there, you can again just search for any domain that you want for a great price. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you again on the next tutorial. Bye bye.